What is going on, people? Thanks so much for tuning in to the first camping episode of 2023. I tell you what, it feels like it's been forever since I've been out here doing this, and it's been about 4 weeks, so I gotta see if I can remember how to get this shindig started. But we're out here at another beautiful lake right here on the water. It's a little bit chilly today, maybe around 50 degrees, and it's supposed to get to around probably mid-30s tonight. So it'll get a little chilly, nothing that I'm sure a lot of you folks are used to by any means, but I was just ready to get out here. Folks, there's not a whole lot to set up tonight. So as you can probably gather, I still have the old truck. Don't have the new truck in yet, so we're gonna be old schooling it tonight, and I'll show you what we're gonna be using for our sleeping quarters. Should be interesting. It'll probably be cold, but it'll be fun. So we're gonna get camp set up, and then I'm gonna take a page straight out of Steve Wallace and go straight to beverages after I get camp set up, because it's gonna take me just a little while to get that thing set up and ready to go. So hold tight, folks, and see you soon. Like I said, tonight's gonna be very primitive. So we're going to be sleeping in a tiny one-person tent. Yes, somewhere out here. So I'm gonna go try to find kind of a level ground, which looks probably to be right about here, but I picked this tent up. This is from Kazoo, and I don't know if you can see that. I'm kind of facing the wrong way with the sun, but it's from Kazoo, and I picked this up because it was between this and I think the Nature Hike one-person tent, and this was just a little bit bigger, not by much, but hopefully enough to make it a little bit more comfortable. But it's just kind of right in the middle. It's not a super expensive tent, and it's not a tent that's going to fall apart the second time I use it. So we're going to give this a shot tonight out here under the stars, because I'm trying to kind of mix it up a little bit for you folks until I can get my new truck. So here we go, setting up this guy. Wish me luck. I'll give you a tour of the tent here in just a little bit, but I was getting thirsty. I couldn't wait much longer for step 2. I know, Steve. Let's see what we got going on in here. So I feel that sleeping on the ground absolutely requires the consumption of a Texas donkey. So I got some Deep Eddy peach vodka in here, because why not? Should be good to start off with. Cheers. Yes, sir. Oh, yes. And I'm going to shamelessly plug that bad boy. So Tara, my wife, finally got the logos made, and we got some shirts made, and they are up and available now. So this was kind of a sample that they sent me. Not sure why they picked maroon, but yeah, guys. So I'll put a link down below if you sticker, shirt, glasses, all that good stuff. But I don't know, I feel weird promoting it, but I was excited to finally get the logo made. Kind of feels official now. 2023, got a new logo. All is good. Well, gang, it's kind of hard to get motivated to do anything with a site like that, but let me kind of show you the tent and the setup, and it's going to be real cozy. We'll go over that in a second. But again, this is just a little one-person tent, but it fits my little sleeping cot, air mattress perfectly. And I've got my heavy-duty sleeping bag, some nice comfy pillows, and this thing even came with a lantern hook. So I'll have light up there tonight. But I think it's going to be pretty comfortable, and honestly, I don't mind sleeping right by the lake. I think that'll be pretty cool. But you guys are thinking, what the heck was that? What the heck is this? Well, this is a 3,000 watt generator, portable generator, I guess, battery station from Gendome. Now, The reason I brought this, guys, is because I'm really close to picking up an RV, and I wanted to put this through the paces because I might be using this in my RV instead of using, you know, the big standard LiPo4 batteries and a generator, because this thing has got a 30 amp RV plug. It's got 1,500 watts worth of solar, 1,800 watts worth of AC charging power. You can hook up extra battery expansion packs to this thing. All the AC outlets I'm gonna need. It tells you the weather on this, on the screen. So I know I geek out about these things, but I love this kind of tech, and this thing's just cool. And it's got mood lighting on it. Again, it's 3,000 watt hours and also 3,000 watts worth of AC juice up to 6,000 watts. So even this little station should be able to power most of the stuff in the RV, depending on the size of the AC unit. But I wanted to bring this thing out, let it be out overnight, let it run overnight. It's gonna run my 12-volt blanket and just see how it works, because I don't even think this thing is technically out yet for you guys to go buy. So I'm just testing it out, making sure that it works. And I mean, it's got wireless charging up top. It's probably the most techie battery that I've ever had. It's got so many things on it, it's crazy. And it's got the new power delivery 3.1 port. So 140 watts out of these two USB-C ports, which I've never had. I don't know of any power stations that I have that's got that USB 3.1, so that's got 2 of them. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna be using this tonight and probably the next couple of nights. It weighs 80 pounds, so it's not easy to lug around. But again, I wanna put it through its paces before I risk my RV on it. Yes, I know I don't need it for a 1-person tent. I get that, but you know, it'll be out in the elements overnight tonight and powering my little electric blanket, which isn't much. We'll see how it goes. I still haven't even finished my donkey. Just look at this view. All right, let's get the barbecue or the grill set up for preparation for dinner tonight. Step 1, step 2. Step 3. Well, that was easy. Not quite hungry yet, but I wanted to go ahead and get it set up before it got dark. Well, gang, it's getting about that time where getting just a little bit hungry now, so we're gonna go ahead and get this charcoal brewing. So tonight we're just gonna be having, what are we gonna have? Kind of like a chicken cheesy skillet meal, I guess. Cutting board. pan. And folks, I bought this knife kind of on a whim because it looked cool. I had no idea it was going to be a murder weapon. This thing is a little crazy. Let's see how it cuts. So, this knife is sweet. That's all I'm gonna say. My goodness. Put these in the pan. Oh my gosh. Oh. 5-second rule. All right, gang. So now we're gonna go for some orange bell peppers. And folks, I already forgot. I just realized I do have a giveaway for this video to start off 2023. A good giveaway. So, but it's dark now, so I'm gonna wait until the morning to show you folks what it is. So stick around because I think you'll like it. Easy peasy, guys. That's all there is for tonight. That and of course chicken. I'm gonna wait till those charcoals get done, and then we'll move from there. This thing was no joke. Look at this thing. Look at the size of this thing. It's bigger than my hand. It's huge. Sharp as a tack, though. You guys probably can't tell, but it's literally hair-popping sharp. So I was not expecting this when I ordered it, but pretty cool. Nice little, pretty heavy-duty sheath too. So cool. So I am going to season these onions and peppers up with, let's see what I got here. Let's go with some salt. I think this is going to be garlic. Yeah, garlic pepper. Of course, my favorite, which is kind of, I think they call it nothing but the seasoning. So, all kinds of good stuff in this seasoning. And that should be good enough for just that, because I got cheese to put on this and queso. So we're going healthy. All right, these should be good. Oh yeah. There we go. Cool. There we go. So I'm gonna let that chicken cook before I even put these onions on, because that's gonna take a lot longer than all these vegetables to kind of saute up. So we'll let that sit for 5 or 6 minutes and flip it and get going. So it's getting a little bit chilly, guys, and I gotta admit, I came kind of, oh, see, there I go. I kind of came with an unfair advantage. So I've never had one of these, but this is a heated jacket. I'm just gonna turn this thing on. See those lights? Isn't that the craziest thing? So this jacket is actually heating up for me now. Really weird noise. I don't know what that is. But anyway, so yeah, my whole arms are gonna stay warm, my chest and my back in this jacket. So it's not very thick, but it's got that kind of wire that goes all around it. And I tell you what, guys, I've worn this over Christmas break, and it keeps you warm. I'm surprised how warm it keeps you. So if you see a little light on the chest, that's what that's for. Not trying to be like a stormtrooper or anything, but it's getting a little nippy out here. In fact, it is 39 degrees outside right now. So it's not super cold, but it's enough to warrant turning on the electric jacket. I've never had to say that before, but it's really, really comfy. And this is from ORORO. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but and even without the heat on it, I still like the jacket, so win-win for me. A little crispy on that side, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these things on. Get those going. I need a drink. Where's my drink at? party foul. What am I thinking? Fantastic. Put these back on the grill. Now we're gonna put the chicken, give it a little home right there in the middle. Got some queso blanco. Some sharp cheddar. Well, all right, guys, this has finally cooled down, and I am itching to dig into this thing. So, got my Angry Orchard to go along with it. Get some chicken, some onions. I kind of turned a healthy meal into a not healthy meal, but that's okay. Got a big old pepper. Well, gang, I'm going to scarf the rest of this down. I'm going to fuel my fire over there, hang out and probably have one more cocktail, and I don't know, go into that tiny little tent. It depends on how tired I am, but so you guys don't have to sit and watch me eat this. I'll see you in a second. Let me show you folks the sleeping accommodations now that it's kind of getting close to bedtime. So here we go. Again, I geek out on these things, but I just think this is the coolest little power station with these lights and the actual LCD kind of monitor that tells you the weather for the next day, and it's charging my phone right now with the wireless charging. And it's actually charging it's running my 12-volt little heating blanket that I have for tonight. And it's at 94%. So I'll see what it's at in the morning, but we're at 94%, so we'll see where we go. But guys, I'm gonna crawl into this thing and see how I sleep tonight. So wish me luck, and I'll check back in when I get all cozied up in here, if I can fit. Oh, I miss my truck bad. Okay, I'm not even sure. Hey guys, whew. Super cozy. Oh my gosh. It's actually not, I mean, once I lay down in here, it's not too bad. Snug as a bug in a rug. There's that shoulder. There's that shoulder. Ooh, we're gonna be comfy tonight. I even brought a movie. If I can't reach over here to get it. Yeah. So I brought some movies. So I'm probably gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to watch them in here, but we'll see. Hopefully I can just go to sleep. We'll see you in the morning. I got so many lights to cut off. That one. And yes, it's cold, so I'm probably gonna sleep in this heated jacket until I get warm, but we'll see. So, good night. Good morning, folks. It's cold. My nose is frozen. Overall, I mean, I've got to say I didn't sleep terrible. My body's warm. The sleeping bag is a super warm sleeping bag. It's not like an Arctic sleeping bag, but it kept me warm. Body's fine. My little digits on my fingers are cold. My nose is cold. My ears are cold, but overall we survived and it wasn't that bad. Well, my battery died because it's so cold. So I had to plug up this thing into my GoPro. Hopefully it'll keep it running right now, but gang, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get this tent put up and we're gonna make some new coffee and hopefully catch the sunrise. So we'll see you outside. So this 3,000 watt hour battery is now down to 58%. And that's mainly because these batteries struggle when it's cold outside. So if this was, inside the RV, I think we would be doing a lot better. But when it gets cold, those batteries just get depleted so fast, just like my GoPro that just died on me. I don't know if you guys can check out that moon. Yeah, moonshots never show up as good, obviously, on camera as they do in person, but that's a pretty cool moon. It's like a 3/4 moon. Hopefully that footage kind of depicted how pretty the sunrise is, but again, I can't ever tell if it shows up on camera until I get back home. But it's beautiful out here, and you probably can't make out, but there's some ducks out there in the water. Way out there, and then some more over here. Just a really peaceful spot. I really like this spot. Great for kids. Probably gonna bring the family out here, hopefully. But it is coffee time and free giveaway time, ladies and gentlemen. So let's head up here to the table and get cooking. So for Christmas, I did finally get a Jetboil. My mother-in-law got me a Jetboil, and I've always used the cheap Walmart brand of these little cookers. But I can tell you this is noticeably lighter than that other one. I mean, they both boil water, let's be honest. So yeah, this probably is a little bit nicer in terms of just overall build quality, but again, it boils water just as good as the cheap $50 one, but it is lighter. If you're a backpacker, I know how important weight is for you, but hopefully this fuel's not too cold. Yeah, it's cold. Dang it. This might take a while to boil. Oh well. Like I promised you, I'm gonna be giving away a power station in this video. Now it's not your big 1,000 watt, but it's a 300 watt lithium iron phosphate battery. It's perfect for, honestly, what I used it for last night. If you're just tent camping or want something to, you know, keep your phones charged up overnight, run a few lights, maybe a small fan. But this is a brand new lithium iron phosphate 300 watt power station. So you've got your standard, you know, quick charge 3.0 USB ports. You do have a couple of power delivery 3.0 ports, 2 AC outlets, a 12 volt. You know, if you want to run like I did last night, a little electric heater, electric blanket, it's perfect. Got a little light on the back. So again, it's not a huge one, but it's still free and it's still brand new. And I'd be happy to ship this out to anyone that leaves a comment with Brian Waters Outdoors. Because let's be honest, I've got quite a few of these power stations and I don't need them. So I would much rather give them to folks that need them for free, because I'm lucky enough that some of these companies are crazy enough to send me these and I don't need all of them. So I'll be happy to give it away to you for free. I'll pay for shipping on this one because it's fairly light. So this is open for anyone. Don't worry about shipping, I'll take care of it. And I thought this would be a little fun way to start 2023. And I'm hoping to get quite a few more of these power stations sent into the channel that I can do absolutely free giveaways again. No minimum video requirements or any kind of that garbage. So hopefully coming up soon, I'll be able to give some more of these power stations away, because they seem to be pretty popular with the crowd that follows these types of channels, because they are useful out here in the wild. So, or out here in the wild, listen to me. It's like a Mick Dundee. I picked this up at a store close to me, and I can't think of a better coffee, to be honest with you. It's from Black Rifle Coffee Company, and they are a veteran-owned business. But Freedom Fuel with an American flag and an AR logo, I mean, I can't think of anything better. I'm sure the Starbucks crowd watching this might start crying a little bit inside, but this is their darkest roast, strongest coffee, and it should be good. And it's beans, because also, as a little gift from my, I think, mother-in-law, I got a little mini coffee grinder. Put that out for display. There you go. Perfectly ground black coffee. I don't know if that Jetboil fuel, I know it's about 20 bucks a little can, but it says it's 4-season fuel, so I don't know if it actually does better when it's cold outside than these cheap little Coleman isobutane, I think that's what this is, fuel. I don't know if that Jetboil fuel works better in the cold. If you guys know, let me know, because it might be worth the extra price that they charge for that fuel if it puts out a better flame than this does. Espresso on the way. Let's get this coffee poured in here. Ooh, fresh espresso. Yes, please. Cheers to nice hot espresso this morning. Oh, yeah. All right, this should be ready. Come on, Freedom Fuel. Cheers. Well, gang, that puts the first video trip of 2023 in the books. Got my coffee and we're gonna head out. So again, I don't know if you guys watch the live feed, but this year I'm just gonna focus only on camping videos and maybe 1 or 2 other kind of offbeat videos, but mainly camping, because that's what I like doing the most. So that's what I'm gonna do on this channel. So folks, enjoy that last view before I head out. and we will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Take care.